Boom! Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Oh my gosh, let me jump back over here. Still waiting on our special guest, so hopefully everything is okay. But anyway, guys, welcome. We'll give a few minutes, get everybody in here. I'm already burning up. What can I say? I got a fur baby right here, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it has been a long day.
Yeah.
Long, exciting, stressful, scary, aggravating, all of the above days.
Yeah.
So, Ellsworth, hello, Miss Lacey.
Hey, Lacey.
Say hi,
Hey,
Miss
Elroy.
Lacey.
Hi, my money mess.
I'm Ann. Hi, Cherokee
Hey,
Dad.
Cherokee Dad.
Oh gosh, Bella got a haircut, so man, her mohawk stands out for sure now. You gotta turn the air on. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sweating here under these lights. But anyway, still not kicking dirt. Yeah, that's a good day. Yeah, I guess you can put it that way. It's a good day. So I'm hoping y'all can hear us okay, see us okay, all of that good stuff. And Rick gets up and you can see his jammies hanging on the seat. So, but how's the picture? Is the picture okay? Because every time I look over at Rick's, it looks okay. Oh no, Sarah had another seizure the other night. Oh, that is scary. Everything is good? Good. Thank you, Cherokee Dad. I appreciate that. Oh my goodness. We're showing 6 thumbs up.
6 thumbs up.
5 people in the house, so we thank you all for that. Be sure to hit the thumbs up, share out the live stream. What's the brown stain on those PJs, all right? Hey, after today, I mean, was anybody here over at Grandma Kelly's this morning or afternoon? It's noon. She comes on noon here, so you would understand what kind of sorry I had to yeah. After the day we've had, it wouldn't surprise
me. Yeah. I was you had us scared.
Yeah. Ann was over at Grandma Kelly's and it was a definite scare.
Yeah.
We backed out of the car and backed out of the driveway, started down the road, and the sky was full of smoke. Yeah. For y'all that don't know, we're sitting here this morning. I'm watching Grandma Kelly, and we're just chatting and having a good old time. And it comes across the scanner. There is a fire at 501 Barberry Road. That's my mom's address. Oh, honey, I'm like, fire, Mom's gotta go, And so I had a tank top on and t-shirts. I mean, a tank top on and shorts.
Shorts, yeah.
And he ran and did grab a pair of sweats to put on. Yeah. But I just grabbed my phone, my cigarettes, jumped in the car, and peeled out. I mean, and as we start down the road, over top of her house is this big old plume of smoke. Rick starts going, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And I'm like, I'm ready to hit the yard because she got a long yard.
I didn't even see any smoke. I just seen flames.
Yo, you just saw the flames.
Yeah. Okay. I said, whatever burned the house is engulfed.
Yeah. I'm ready
to
hit the yard because she's got a long yard. And I wasn't even going to take time to take the road. I was just going to go down her yard. But luckily, as we got closer, It was the house,
An old house
beside
on
of
the other
mom's.
side of it
Yeah.
that the neighbors
And
owned.
when my son called it in, he said the house next to 501 Barberry, and it didn't come across dispatch that way.
No.
Hello, Bud
Hey,
Files.
Bud Files.
So we were down there till about 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
Helping the fire department, watching the fire department, consoling the people. Luckily, it was an empty house. But unfortunately, there's like 150 years of memories that are a pile of ash right now.
Nancy said with just some furniture in it.
Yeah, it had some furniture in.
But it wasn't, some of it was kind of old, some wasn't.
Yeah, some had like the old iron beds and stuff
but
like
that's
that.
That's all that was in there.
Yeah, but it was
It was built
at least
1890 something or 1880 something.
Well, Brian said his great granddad bought it in 1925, I think it was. And he said it was an old house then. He said he guesses it's at least 150 years old.
Lowe's said it was built 18 something.
Yeah. But you know, it's an old log cabin. It's an old log house. It started out to be like a one-room log house, and then they had added on to the back of it. And it's been that way as long as I can remember. I can remember playing in there. You know, my aunt and used to rent it off of them for a little bit. But to sit there and watch the boy next door and his mom that own it, their faces are just, they were devastated, you know. And I went up, put my arms around Nancy, and she was bawling and crying because, you know, that's the house that, well, I won't say she grew up in, her husband grew up in.
Yeah.
But yeah, but you know, like I said, I thought it was mom's house at first, and I don't know, if it had been, I'd have probably had a heart attack. But you know, it was scary. I mean, it was fully engulfed by the time we got there. I mean, you know, it was just, it went so quick because it's old timber, you know. And bad part about it is, or the strange part about it is, let's put it that way, there's no electric, no gas, no water to the house. So how did it start? Out in the back corner of the porch is where it started. So yeah, they are checking in on arson on that one. You know, because like I said, it is 150 years of, at least, of history.
Yeah. Even
the firefighter that came up there, he's like the unofficial chief. He's like the oldest, you know, firefighter we have. They had lived across the road from it. And you know, he remembers growing up there, you know, and playing in that old building and in that old house and stuff. And it was sad. Well, I will have a video coming out. I did take time and get some footage and everything, but I want to edit it and do it justice. Because like I said, it's like losing an old friend. It's been there forever. You know, it was historical, you know. So yeah, that was my biggest fears. That's one of my biggest fears for living in the country. That is, you know, because we have volunteer firefighters around here. So most people are working or in school or, you know, and so, I mean, I ain't ashamed to pick up a hose and run with it, you know, but yeah, that was a scary thought You know, my mom, she had went to the store and she comes up the holler going, what is going on? You know? And my brother and my sister-in-law, they work in Huntington and they have scanners on their phone, and that come across the scanner, you know, like that. And here they jump in their car and they start up from Huntington, which is an hour drive, you know. And so it was exciting. It was a packed day for sure. Sorry, my hair is wet and I keep playing with it.
I know.
I know. So, but anyway, guys, appreciate you guys being here. I'm still waiting on our special guest. I bet she forgot. And I've gotten no messages from her. So, but anyway, if she don't show up, that's fine too. We will do it another night. Oh, so what's everybody been up to? I got a Bella butt to lean on here. Oh,
Lacey is sending kisses and hugs.
Oh, thank you, Lacey.
Thank you, Lacey.
This is definitely a day we need Lacey kisses and hugs.
And today is Bella's birthday.
Yes, Miss Bella. Sit around here, Miss Bella.
It's her birthday.
Today is Bella's birthday. She turns 4 today. Can you say hi, Miss Bella? Look over here. Look up here. She's like, I just want to lay down, Mama.
Hey, bad idea.
Hey, bad idea. Oh, lay down.
Lay down, Bella.
So yeah, it was
Lacey's
kisses the puppy. Yeah. Ugh. Look at, she got a haircut. Now look at that mohawk, how it stands up. She's like, y'all like my hair.
Hey, Papa
Rouse. Now she said her puppy, yeah. Oh, I think Papa Rouse was in there this morning when I had my heart attack. Oh, I'm sorry. Was I taking up your screen time? Like my new hair, guys. Don't I just look beautiful? Oh. So now she's laying on my arm, heavy little booger. So yeah. If anybody's got Jersey Ray's number, give her a call. Let me see if I can send her another email. Where is my emails?
Hey, 5 Mile Rally.
Hi, 5 Mile. How are you?
Hey, Zaxon.
Hi, Zaxon. How are you, honey? I'm sending her another email. And I just hope she's okay. But yeah, it was a scary, scary day. Like I said, I should have the video out in a couple of days. But we showed how Kenneth Bird, hello,
Hey,
hello.
Kenneth Bird.
But we showed how we fight fires here in the country, you know, because we're not lucky enough to have a fire hydrant on every corner, you know. Congrats on the win as usual. Rick. I know that was his next word after them ... Rick. Yeah. But so yeah, I mean, I'm just like I'm at a loss. I mean, And with Walmart, they're double dinging. Oh my gosh. Oh, 5 miles is they're tired. I'll admit it. Where I was so stressed. I came home and Show Me's Hunt wore me out. Oh, you're gonna have to come tell us about that. Where I was so stressed out, I had made homemade chicken salad yesterday, and I came home today, ate me a couple of sandwiches, and started watching some of Jersey's videos, and I was out. I was solid gone.
Yep.
And then I woke up about 4 o'clock and thought, oh, I got to fix Rick dinner. So, yeah. So you went to Show Me's Hunt. What was that like? Did you have fun? Did you enjoy it? Did you find any treasures? Guys, like I said, Jersey Ray is supposed to be here tonight. I don't know if we had a breakdown in communications. I sent her the link. Is this still Bella? So and I don't know. But anyway. Yeah, I'm trying to get my train of thought because I've got a whole topic over here for Jersey Ray.
Oh, yeah.
So, and my mind was just totally blown today. So, but we went yesterday and done a ton of running.
Yeah.
And the night before, I had the last couple of days, I've had a rough day. And what it was is where the congestive heart failure is. Yeah, Angie's trying to think, look out, right? Fluid was building up. So it was harder for me to breathe, harder for me to sleep. So I got up yesterday morning going, I don't want to go to town.
Rose and her kids are back from their aunt's house. She had a cousin's baby getting Christmas Sunday
at her time. Yeah. And so I was getting my eyes checked, and every year I got to go for the diabetic eye exam. And of course, they dilate your eyes. They do all this and that and the other and all this stuff. Well, Rick still can't drive. So
yeah, because I'm off for another 5 weeks.
Yeah, he's off for another 5 weeks. And so the funny thing about it is they called and made him an appointment. I'm like, well, I got to be there anyway. Can you get him in on the same day? So I had one at 9 o'clock. He had one at 1:40, which was fine because we had to meet the tax guy at 11.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, we can do all that. Then we'll go get us something to eat. Then we'll go back, for his appointment. Well, Friday, he gets a letter in from the Department of Highways because he's off on workman's comp. Riddles Relic.
Hey, Riddles.
Of course, he doesn't get a paycheck from work, but that is where they take his insurance out at, right? So he gets a letter. You got to pay your health insurance coverage. So we finally got a hold of somebody, and at least Susan isn't here.
Yeah.
Her and Angie are double trouble. And so we had called Friday. Nobody called back. We kept calling, even sent emails.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we finally got a hold of somebody in an office. And yeah, it had to be paid by today.
Today, yeah.
Yeah. So in the midst of all this other running we had to do, we had to run over there, drop a couple of checks off for our health insurance.
Yeah.
so it's just so that she can give it to the other girl that comes in. She don't even, and I'm like, I'm so done. I am so done with them.
I called her this morning and left a message. And again, she hasn't called back at all today.
Yeah. And this is their
HR
department. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I so want to go bipolar on them. But Rick's like, be good. Be good. So I'm trying to be good.
Hey, Lucky James.
Hey, James Eller. How are you?
He gave $1.
Reynolds. Hello. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Reynolds.
And I set my goals tonight. I set it for 10 super chats.
Magnificent Germany with
Darian. Hello, honey.
Hey, Darian.
And the reason I set it for 10 goals this week is if we make our 10 goals, okay, or close to it, let's put it that way, I am going to donate that to our local volunteer fire department. Like I said, it don't matter how big or how little, even if it can
what?
Or eaten by a pig. All right, Tara. Destroyer. Be nice or be gone. Okay.
Be gone.
That's all I've got to say. I'll give you another chance, but be nice or be gone. Yeah. Even like I said, even if it buys them a bottle of water or something, it's all volunteer. Message was deleted.
By New Enterprise.
New Horizon. New Enterprise. Susan is lurking. That's my
lurking.
girl.
She's lurking.
So the fire department, like I said, all right, I can take care of you real fast, dude. Ban user and delete their comments. Boom.
Hey, Susan.
Running from the popo? No, I was playing with the fire department today. Hi, Jill.
Hey, JW.
That's Jill.
Jill?
Yeah, that's Miss Jill. Well, how did I? Okay, this is getting ridiculous.
What?
I banned her. I banned him. Why is it back up there? All right, let's go on.
Hidden by you. And I timed her out. And Susan timed her out.
Okay, maybe it still shows.
Then Riddles timed her out.
Everybody just smack. Whack-a-troll, whack-a-troll, whack-a-troll. Pow, pow, pow. But I banned it, and so I don't know. But anyway, thank you guys. Thank you all so very, very much. But yeah, Susan, it was hectic around here today.
No.
All right, this is getting. Put them in timeout. Put them in timeout. Okay, we just may get to play Whack-A-Troll today. That's odd, because it usually has a place where I can even
Jill
report
says
them.
Are no joke. Nope.
Yeah, but when it came across as my mom's,
your mom's house.
Yes, that was totally freaking scary. What did I just do?
How is your mom's place?
Oh shoot!
What?
Hang on. I just accidentally deleted Susan. Put her in timeout.
Oh, gee. New Horizon, it was time to
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
So let's see. I changed it to 10 seconds, Susan. I am so sorry.
Keep digging. She's back again.
I just don't understand what is going on.
Deleted by Susan. Angie sent you an email.
All right, hang on here. How's your mom's place? It was actually the house beside my mom's.
Yeah.
And it was far enough away. I hid them. So what was it? I don't understand. I hid them too, Susan. I don't understand it because I accidentally timed you out too. But you reported the last comment. Thank you. Because mine don't even let me report the comment. I just don't understand it. I'm not even showing any emails. Oh, it's right there. It was the house next to my mom's, and it just, oh Lord,
what's that?
Those are bullets and musket balls, and you lucky pop.
Now she's back.
Well, we just there. Thank you, guys, playing Whack-A-Troll.
Yeah. But how's she getting past all that?
I don't know. I even go in, and I'm afraid to put anybody in timeout now because I'm afraid I hit the wrong person.
This is weird. That's what Susan said.
This is weird. Okay, it tells me Terror Destroyer has been timed out for 24 hours, but they keep coming back.
I timed her out for 24 hours. She came back. I have never seen anything like it.
No. I've never seen anything like that. That's weird. But anyway, so yeah, like I said, I was at Grandma Kelly's live today. It come across the scanner, and so we jumped out. Like I said, I had a tank top and shorts on.
Need a banded option.
Well, I banned her. You know. Well, now I'm not even getting the 3 dots on her thingy. So on their thingy, whoever they are.
Elwer said, you keep timing them out, I'll keep reporting them.
There you go. But you know, like I said, the house beside of Mom's, it was an old log house. At least 150-year-old log house. Yeah, I've got the thing that says ban, but it don't work. Yeah, there used to be a block option, and it's not working either. I don't see that anywhere either. Yeah. But anyway, so like I said, we were down there with the fire department for about 4 hours or so today, and it really scared me. It really did, because as we were going down to Mom's, and Susan knows, as you go down the hall, you can see my mom's house. Mm-hmm. And Rick's like, oh my God, there's flames. He saw flames shooting over the house, and I just knew.
Give it a minute, Angie. Maybe it'll start working late.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only thing I see is a hide comment or report.
Yeah.
Be right back. Gotta get a snack.
Yeah.
I'm having a Buc-ee's brisket sandwich for supper.
Gosh.
We're getting one here in West Virginia. They're
But I
going to
guarantee it'll be in a part of West Virginia we can't get to.
It's at Culloden.
Really?
It's at Culloden Interstate. It's along I-64 up around Hurricane.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So we don't have to go to Hillbilly Hot Dogs now. We can go to Buc-ee's.
We can go Buggies.
Yay! Oh, so yeah. I mean, it's just been
stopped at Buc-ee's in Kentucky on the way to Indiana.
Mm-hmm. Susan, I came ace to telling y'all to stop in Huntington and pick me up. I'm, just.
No, I can't. You got to be my taxi.
That's why I'm still here.
I gotta have a ride.
Oh yeah, they since they finally got.
Never had Buc-ee's.
Never been to Buc-ee's yet. Oh my gosh, they do have some good.
Never been to Buc-ee's yet.
Barbecue brisket.
Yeah,
and I've had their barbecued brisket. Then I've had the pulled pork, which is, same thing. But well, one's pork and one's beef, but same thing. Good God, Angie, get your brain on. But
I'm back. I had to show my new work truck emergency lights for my wife.
Oh, Riddles is part of the fire department too, if I'm not mistaken. Am I correct, Riddles? Aren't you a firefighter? Or was that? No, wait a minute. Maybe I'm wrong.
There's a Buc-ee's being built 3 hours away from me, Cherokee Dad said.
I'm trying to think now. It was Riddles? No, I don't think it's Riddle. I think I'm wrong. It's dirt detector, But full-time paramedic, part-time coroner. Oh my gosh. So yeah, we every time they have the fire department out.
Yeah.
It's the cup. What have I got? Dirt devil detecting, I think. But they have to send an ambulance paramedics out too. With them. We'll sit there and talk to them for a long time today. They sit there until everything was calmed down, and then we released them from the scene. So it brought back some old memories when we were on the fire department. Yeah. Do you kind of miss it?
Some.
What do you miss about it?
I don't know.
I did a little interview with William, who was the first guy on scene. He was the head of the commander down there. And basically that's about the time we quit, when his mom was pregnant with him, or right after he was never fully out of your blood. Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, because we were there when he was born.
Yeah.
And like he said in you'll see in the interview, he's 4th generation firefighter. My dad helped start that little fire department down here. And so, and it's like I told him, it was so hard not to grab that second hose and help them out, because like I said, we're a volunteer fire department, and there was 2 people showed up, and which, we always, all right, gotta see you, gotta run, I'll see you later, Papa Rouse. And then every time they tone one of the stations out, they also tone out the neighboring stations, because we are a small community. Hey, Grandma Kelly.
Hey, Grandma Kelly.
And so a couple of people showed up from Hearts, even had a couple in from Wayne or East Lynn. which shocked me because they're a little drive out.
Yeah.
That's over by Clark's Cove territory. You know, if anybody knows Clark's Cove on here. I miss my warm Florida weather. Hey, I tell you what.
Yeah.
Thank you, Grandma Kelly.
Shouldn't that be going to their 10 thingies? None of them.
None of them. What is going? Hey, tonight is one of them stupid nights. It's not counting off on our.
No, we got 2 of them.
Has started a goal. See goals, and I don't know why it's not. Oh, good Lord!
Doing too many things at once. I'll be listening and doing stuff.
All right, Grandma Kelly.
Hey, Grandma Kelly.
Sorry I bugged out on you earlier today, but I did want to jump back in and tell you later on, you know, what was going on so that y'all wouldn't be as worried.
Susan says, I miss the warm Florida weather. We're supposed to have wind up to 40 miles an hour tomorrow in bad weather. We're under a flood watch from Thursday till Monday. 4 days of flood watch with heavy rains and storms.
Yeah, I had set it to any goal.
Did you put in any amount?
Yeah, any amount. Yeah.
You need to set it to any amount and make sure you extend the time out.
I think that's what I forgot to do. Was to extend the timeout. So, but anyway, like I said, if we reach our goal during this live, then I'm going to take that and donate it to our local fire department.
She said I set it to 3 hours.
I usually set it for an hour and a half or so. Found 2 of those golf ball display
cases for $4.
Oh wow, that was a good find. Bad Ideal said the storms are coming there tonight.
So it ended like
in 15 minutes probably. I think was what's the point of the goals? Does the stream get a boost or just a little money for YouTube and the creator? Yeah, I think that's what it is. I think that's what it is. It's just a way to kind of encourage people. You know, like I said, tonight I was going to donate anything to the fire department. And then of course, when I do the video, I will link, they do have like a Facebook page and stuff to it. Guys, I mean, anybody that can tell you firefighting is not fun. But then when you've got volunteer firefighting and these guys are out here, get the biggest rainfall since 1992. Flood's supposed to be happening.
High wind and possibly tornadoes in the next 3 days of storm. Yeah, ours is supposed to start Thursday.
Yeah. Of course it's going to start Thursday because I've got a doctor's appointment Friday. Yeah. Tornado Alley is going to be rocking. Danny D.
Hey, Danny D.
Say hi, Danny D. She's like, let me sleep, Mama. But, you know, and then like the 2 main guys that were out here today, they're 18 and 20 years old.
They were young. The 3, there was only 3 showed up.
Yeah.
Because everybody else was working
and like William said, today just happened to be his day off.
Yeah.
And then, of course, later his grandpa, which is 40 years or so, he's been with that fire department.
He said he's been there 49 years.
Yeah. You know, he showed up and stuff, but
hey, Danny D, today's Bella's birthday.
Yeah, today is Bella's birthday. Yeah, we're trying to experiment with it to see if that helps encourage people, but I haven't seen a big difference in anything. Like I said, you know, it's worth a shot, right?
Danny D said, happy birthday, Bella.
And we forgot to get her a cupcake. But look at them sleepy face. Yeah, you can see here now. Look, she had a haircut. Look at that mohawk standing up there. And but these volunteer fire departments, gibberish on YouTube's part. It would be nice if they promoted the video for hitting the goal. Yeah. Firefighting is slowly becoming a thing of the past. That's true. That is so true, Randy. People don't want to experimenting things with, hey girl, I got you back, man. I was talking about you a lot today. I really was. I was bragging on you. How well you've taken to the country and stuff, you know. But Grandma Kelly, you'd be proud of me. After the initial shock and respect was given to the family that was there, I did start videoing, which was a good thing too, because the fire department asked for all of my footage so that they can try and make an arson case out of it and stuff. And so one of the things we're going to have to set a goal for now is to get motion censored cameras and stuff for here.
Yeah.
Because it came back to us that it came through the grapevines, which, you know, he said, she said, they should, rumor has it deal, that it was done out of retaliation to the video that my brother posted. And then I also reposted it on Facebook of the car chase, the police chase. It was said that they thought that probably belonged to Mom. But then I got to thinking, anybody goes up and down this holler knows that's Brian and M's.
Yeah.
But it was next door to Mom's.
And AA meeting tonight, they talked about honesty.
Yeah. The cameras around the house, you could also do shorts from them. Yeah. Hey, we could use them as a tax write-off too. Yeah. But like I said, there's rumor has it that there's a gang moving in the head of the holler. You know, and stuff like that. You know, like I said, rumors, you know. But and that's like the older lady that come over to tell me this stuff this evening. She's like, you know, I just want you to be forewarned. I said, well, forewarned is prepared. You know, so we're going to have to step up our security a little bit. So another reason we need to do super chats and stuff. Oh, hint. Because like I said, if they did do it in retaliation, I'd hate to have to retaliate. But, you know, if they want to play a big boy game, I'll play a big boy game with them. I don't care. But like I said, we've always left each other alone. So, yeah, that'd be a good way to get the deer and stuff playing around. Maybe we can find out what keeps running across our back porch.
Yeah.
I think there's a possum or a raccoon or something out there. But I ain't like Grandma Kelly. I ain't letting in the house. Nope. Grandma Kelly, she can have that, okay?
Yeah.
I'll feed the deer by hand. She can host the wildlife, okay?
Yeah.
But yeah. But let's just all hope everything's okay with Jersey Ray. And she just forgot the time and stuff. So
what?
I said, let's just all hope that Jersey Ray forgot the time and stuff today.
Can you imagine a conversation here in the valley a crazy city lady bought
a
a
condemned
farmhouse and is a
YouTuber, right? Yeah. Oh, that's when I asked the fire department, talking to them, and it's like, because I'm content for my YouTube, and they're like, "Oh, you do YouTube?" Of course, these were younger kids, so they're like all into this, and but yeah, I get a kick out of it sometimes, because sometimes these kids are like, "What, you do YouTube?" Like, we're so old, we're not supposed to know what YouTube is. When we took Ruby to get her oil changed and everything, that kid was a riot.
Yeah.
Oh, we froze. Oh, we're back. Yeah. Okay, we're back. But they act like we're too old. My porch possum keeps invading the house.
I wonder if I can leash and train.
I know. Ask Grandma Kelly. She's got, she's the wildlife whisperer.
Yeah.
But yeah, when we took Ruby to get her oil changed, that young guy was a riot.
Yeah.
He's telling the other guys, "Come on over. We'll be on YouTube. We'll get YouTube famous."
Grandma said that they're supposed to make good pets.
Yeah.
Sorry, excited out by accident.
Sorry, excited out by accident.
Exited
out.
Exited out by accident.
I'm listening to you and reading it wrong. Yeah, but they say they make good pets, but I just don't. It's hard to find a vet that will accept them because they are a wild animal.
Yeah.
But now down in Florida, I know where one's at.
What?
That accepts the exotic animals and stuff.
The possums are ugly.
And I think I'd want a raccoon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want a monkey.
I want a monkey. I want a monkey. But that Dr. K down in Deerfield, down in Florida, that's all she does is exotic. She don't do regular cats and dogs. There goes our local.
What?
Did he stop?
No.
There's our local, we'll name it Jared 2.0. Here's a monkey. Woohoo! I got a monkey.
Jared,
the tails are so
2.0.
gross. Big rat. I know, Grandma. That's my thing. It just looks like a big giant rat.
Yeah.
So see, now I get nervous because there went the 4-wheeler. Bella heard monkey and said, "What?" Bella, you want a monkey?
Monkey?
Where's the monkey? Where's the monkey? Where's your
What are you looking at me for?
She said, "I see a monkey." Bella's like, "You gonna get me a monkey? You're really gonna get me a monkey?" Oh Lord.
Lay down, Bella.
She's like, "But you said monkey." Oh. Okay, Bella.
Okay.
That's enough.
All right, Paul.
Paul's looking too. Like, what? What? But yeah, it's just been. I thought today was going to be nice, relaxing day, but I did do. Yeah, Bella's like, "I want a monkey, Mom and Dad. I want a monkey."
Yeah.
Yeah. That would be a nice, relaxing day. And I jump at every noise now. I think our ice maker is going out. I'm afraid to admit.
No, you never shut it down.
No, I didn't shut it off, did I?
No, you got to shut it off. It keeps making ice even when it's full.
Yeah, it doesn't have an automatic shut off on it. So
no, it got broke.
But I forgot what I was going to say. Yeah, so like I said, we had planned on interviewing Jersey Ray tonight. Hopefully everything's okay. You miss your Cocker Spaniel.
Yeah.
Well, I've got 2 of them. You want one? No. I've got Miss Bella here, which is the English Cocker Spaniel, I think is what it was.
Who, Bella?
Yeah. She's the
Cavalier King Charles.
He is the English, no, the American Cocker Spaniel. I think they're the ones that were curly. So we got 2 of them here, and they're both, but now she's getting, like I said, she's flat through here. Her hair is flat through here, but her legs are getting curlier. I got my 3 doggies no more, right? And but this one's mine. She is my emotional support. That's why you always see her here, because she knows I get nervous. And even this morning, I had an appointment on Zoom, and she was like right there in my lap, you know. And felt something in her hair there. Saw something. No. And then the black one, that's Rick's dog. That's his little Cocker Spaniel over there. We got him, which we had him before we got her. When we lost our, which one did we lose? No,
we had him when we had Iggy.
Yeah, we got him right after
we lost Heidi.
After we lost Heidi.
Yeah.
And I have no more dogs left, only my big bro, the chocolate lab. Oh yeah, the chocolate labs are beautiful. But yeah, that the Kane over there, that was one, and we got him up in Ohio, and he's like, Rick's always like, would you get, you know, they always seem to attach to you and stuff. So I'm like, okay. So I drove back from Ohio to let him, I wouldn't deal with Kane. I'll let Rick take care of Kane.
Yeah.
And we froze up again. But so I had let Rick take care of Kane. Rick held Kane all the way back. And now that dog is Rick's dog. I mean, it's like they have the same attitudes. Sleep, eat, and poop. And that's their daily chores. I mean, hey, Mark.
Hey, Mark.
Like a tiger on Winnie the Pooh. Oh, my gosh, yeah. About time I got here. Yeah, it is. I was beginning to think you divorced us. Oh, they've learned to do the pretty paws where they set up and stuff. They are trained if they want to listen, especially this little hard-headed thing here.
Eat, sleep, and poop.
Yep. But Kane is more, he's like more like Rick. He's more laid back and just chill. Bella, she's my crackhead.
Yeah.
You know, Bella. Ain't she? She is like my rat on crack. Aren't you? You get her going, she's like, oh. And she thinks she's 10 foot tall and bulletproof.
Yeah.
You got a boxer lab, a husky shepherd, and a Chihuahua Spaniel. Now my son, which you've seen some of the videos, you probably see some of his shepherd is shepherd, husky, and Norwegian elk hound mix. And so he talks like the husky, got the round tail like the husky and the elk hounds do. And he's got that thick fur like an elk hound. So, but they're beautiful dogs. And I hate to say it, sometimes the designer dogs are prettier than some of the other dogs.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Who's Joe? I never heard of him.
Yeah, Daddy D. Yeah, that's, this one kid that hangs around me a lot, especially in the wintertime. You feed him, you can't get rid of him. But, so yeah. But anyway, guys, I'll get with Jersey, see what happened with her, and we'll try to plan that again for another night. Oh my God, the tones went off again.
21 thumbs up.
Ooh.
Mark says, I got a calico cat.
calico cats. Are
I had
pretty.
one. We had one of them growing up on the farm.
Yeah, but
Somebody dropped it off.
I have this. Okay, it's a low cap. I have this love-hate relationship with cats. I like cats,
Yeah.
but I think they love to hate me.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. I cannot seem to make up with a cat.
Mine loved you.
Yeah, it loved to claw me. It loved to attack me. Yeah, his cat tried to corner me in the hallway.
That should have been on video.
I'm literally up against the wall like this, and that cat's against the other wall, and its back's all hunched. It's a hissing, and he walks around the corner just when I'm getting ready to draw back. I was going to punt that bad boy through the hallway, but yeah. My black cat had kittens again.
That's the same way I got this cat. Somebody dropped it off.
Oh, bad ideals. He was down. Kittens again. I was down to 4 now. Yeah, right. That's the problem. If you don't get them spayed or neutered and all that stuff, yeah,
you'll keep getting.
I think they multiply faster than rabbits do.
Rabbits,
you know. But so yeah. But Grandma Kelly, I tried to figure out a way that me and Rick can, since he's off for another 5 weeks, I was trying to talk Rick into going on a road trip.
But we got nobody to take care of the dogs.
Mom would take care of the dogs. They would be so spoiled by the time we got back. You know. They would be so spoiled. Yes, Grandma Kelly says. See, Rick, I need my
calm down
yearly dose of Grandma Kelly.
Calm down. Calm down.
Which actually they've got him scheduled for an MRI.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's off for 5 weeks, right? So they schedule his MRI
a day before
he's supposed to go back to work.
Yeah, I got another month before my MRI.
Yeah, so he's got to wait a month for his MRI. And now they're also talking about putting him in physical therapy. Parents to get their children spayed or neutered. Yeah. So it's like, wouldn't it make more sense to get the MRI sooner so you know if he can go back to work or not then? Because now the way it's going to stand is
I'll be off.
He'll be off until he sees the doctor again.
Or until I have my MRI. That's why you did it this time.
Yeah.
I'm going to put
you
off.
But you can't go back to work until you see him.
Yeah, but I get back to 29th.
Yeah. It's crazy.
I go back to 29th, and he'll probably say you need to be off to get your MRI and go see the doctor.
And I guarantee that they'll start therapy and you know, and
at least one thing I'm getting paid.
Well, you're getting paid a percentage of what you made.
Yeah.
But yeah, we do have an income coming in. Yeah. We have to tighten our belts a little bit. Luckily, we did sell the 4-wheeler and got a little extra money. So
that money's gone.
Well, yeah, but there's some groceries in the house now.
Yeah.
Not much, but there's some. You're not going to starve to death.
No. And we
got our taxes paid on the vehicles and stuff.
Yeah.
Got our tags for the vehicles. I got my eyes examined, which I got to come up with money now to get new glasses.
And you got your hair cut.
Yes, I broke down, cut my hair, guys.
Yeah.
That's why I keep messing with it.
Yeah, she's been here for a month complaining. I need an oil change. I need an oil
changed in the car.
So I finally got her an oil change so she would be quiet.
Yeah.
Then she started complaining, I need a haircut. I need a haircut.
Tom's Wild and Wonderful Views. Hello.
Hey, Tom.
Can pick up some ramps for dinner. Oh, he brought ramps home, which now, if they're cooked, I don't mind them as bad. But Lord, them things are strong. That's all I got to say about the deal.
She told me to get them out of the house.
Yeah. My dad used to bring them home, and I'm like, out the door, out the door. So you got to cook them bad boys outside or something other. But yeah. Well, welcome, Tom.
Hey, Tom. Can you wrench him up or can't you?
Yep, I'm going to wrench you up. And what that does, Tom, if you will, if you want to check out somebody's channel, now you can just click on their names, on those 3 dots beside their names, and it'll say go to channel, and you can go check out everybody in here. It's a great community in here. And
made some pickled ramps a few years ago.
Pickled ramps?
Pickled ramp.
I don't know. Ew. But then again, I didn't think I liked pickled corn, but it wasn't too bad.
Watch out, Angie, throwing wrenches.
Yeah, Angie's throwing the wrenches. But yeah. Pickled ramps. That just blows my mind. But anyway.
It's just same like pickled eggs.
I don't like pickled eggs either.
I don't either.
Pickled corn, it's okay.
Pickled corn, yeah.
It's okay once or twice, but I can't. My aunt can sit and just eat it out of a jar. And I'm like, no.
Hey, Willie Money.
Hello. How are you, my dear?
Danny D said, I'm dodging them.
Dodging them wrenches, yep. But, so yeah, anyway, Papa Rouse should have gone live by now. So, Danny D, if you don't care, can you go grab that for me? It's just easier for me trying to go through and redirect everything and stuff. But we will go over and do Angie and Rick's Crazy Raid over to Papa Rouse. Give him a hard time. See what he's into. My neighbors keep telling me how they mix
ramps in their burgers to add flavor. She threatened to kick her hubby out every ramp season.
I mean, if you added a few in,
yeah,
that way it wouldn't be so overpowering.
Because your dad did them in eggs.
Yeah, Dad put them in eggs.
He put them in scrambled eggs.
But he didn't put a lot in there.
No.
So it wasn't overwhelming. But I would rather just have the onion tops, or as you fancy people call them, the chives. I realize that's what chives are.
Onion tops.
They're dried onion tops, yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, right. But so anyway, guys, looking for Danny D to grab that link for me because I've already dropped it down here. Let me see. She may be busy, so let me go grab this and grab that. Do that.
Yeah.
Boom. There's his live. Go over here. I'm going to share. Copy. I'm working on it, guys. Just bear with me. Just bear with me. And paste. All right. Boom. There is the link to Papa Rouse. Papa Roush. Yeah, I can't even talk. So, guys, let's jump over there and give Papa Roush a Crazy Angie raid. And Crazy Angie and Unlucky Rick. He's stuck with me.
Yeah. I got 2 prizes coming in the mail.
Shut up, Rick.
No, I got 3.
Shut up, Rick.
I got one coming from...
Well, you already got the one from Silver Wishes.
Silver Wishes. I got to wait for that.
No, you got that one already.
What was that?
I don't remember. You've gotten some. It's no. Let's not even talk about it. Y'all know the story. Rick can win races. I can't. So anyway, guys,
Yeah.
I thank you all for coming and joining us. And like I said, we'll see what's up with Jersey Ray. We'll try to schedule that again. If somebody else wants to come up one night, let me know. I'd be glad to sit here and talk with you and chat with you and just have a good old time. So anyway, guys, love each and every one of you. And peace out. Like he said, yep. And much love, guys. Bella's like, okay, gotta say bye to everybody. Right, Miss Bella? She's like, okay, time to go. Like this. All right, guys. We love each and every one of you. And we'll see you all again. Look for videos. Okay. Look out for the videos. Love you guys.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye.